Hello, welcome to the Horror of It All Movie Podcast. I'm Eric. Today I'm going to be going through some pickups that I got from Severin, as well as my partner label month titles from Vinegar Syndrome. Partner labels. Yeah, I'm just going to dive right into that. First, I got the Game of Clones, the Bruceploitation collection from Severin. It's one of those, like, the sleeves. I know it's a lot of discs, and they're the masters at box sets. They really are. They're so great. I wish there was some way you could have trays. I'm not a big fan of this type of packaging, but they're so great at their box sets. It's like, it's okay. And I understand it's probably cheaper. If you buy directly from the site, you get a bonus Blu-ray. There. With the Big Boss, I think 2. Yep. And the Black Dragon versus the Yellow Tiger. So you get those 2 bonus movies if you order directly from the website. I think that was the case. But yeah, pretty decent box set. I have yet to dive into it, but I definitely will watch the documentary first that they've been working on for a long time. David Gregory and everybody else involved. So, yeah. I'll just go right into this one, because this one has a bit of a story with it. It's the new Kathy's Curse 4K. You'll be able to see, it was delayed because of this, because they couldn't get the eyes to cooperate right. The thing I thought of was, maybe it's not as simple as it sounds, but if there was just like a button, like that did the different, like the eyes glow and then they blink and then they strobe or whatever. But they went with this design of magnets. Now, I don't think, no, it doesn't. Mine doesn't work because when it first worked, it was one eye, which a lot of people were having, and I kept playing with it, and I finally got both eyes to work at the same time. Catch was, then it wouldn't turn off, so it died already. So there's that. But they did give you I don't know if I want to call it a coupon, but I guess a $10 coupon. Like, sorry about that. It's out of our, we tried basically, but it's still a nice box, whether it blinks or whatever or not. This is the 4K. I already reversed the artwork. This was the other artwork. Now this is an upgrade from a previous release of theirs, because they put it out on Blu-ray, which I also have, but this has more stuff on it, I believe. So yeah, I have seen this movie. I do remember liking it. It's pretty decent. So I am eager to find out how good it looks on 4K, because they're usually pretty great about that too. So yeah, that's that. Fortunately, like I said, the box doesn't work, but it's still a nice box regardless. Oh, there's also a book. Show that real quick. This is what they were going for, I think. It was much like the black part was completely green on the box, but like I said, it's not a huge deal. Nice book here, booklet. So yeah, and it comes with a Blu-ray and a 4K. So that's Kathy's Curse. And I got a bunch of other stuff from Severin as well. We got the Devil's Honey, another re-release by them on 4K. Always happy to upgrade some Lucio Fulci. I mean, yeah. This is a new slipcover. This was the artwork that was out when I got it. The reverse is the same one that it originally was, that infamous scene there. I do really like Devil's Honey. It's definitely a different movie for Lucio Fulci, but still very good in my opinion. Got all those special features there. So yeah, that is the Devil's Honey. Lucio Fulci's Devil's Honey. These ones I'm not familiar with. Got a Western called Hot Spurs. Says a sleazoid classic. Got all those special features, so there's that. Another one of those. It's also a Western. It's called The Scavengers. This one has a nice hefty book with it and a Blu-ray. Either one of those, I believe, have reverse artworks. They're just like the more standard editions from Severin. Same thing with this. This is a new movie. Lola. I just got the disc bundles, so I know nothing about that. The next two I do know about. This one's a huge upgrade. They did not put this out before. Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker. Another one of the it's on one of the Video Nasties lists. So David Gregory is ranking up those, which is awesome. And there's that one for artwork. That's the reverse of the slipcover. I'm not sure. It was either Code Red or Scorpion who put it out before. I like this old school artwork, but it doesn't tell you the special features, so I just left it on. Joe Bob has showed this on the last drive-in. Nightmare Maker. And this has a slew of special features, of course. This is a 4K and a Blu-ray. There's that. Be really cool if somehow some of these labels could get rights of doing the Joe Bob segments when they release stuff like this, but still very, very nice. The alternate title for Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker was, what was it? I just had it in my head. Night Warning. This is the last of my pickups from Severin. Another upgrade, but Great Alligator. This was also released. I can't remember, but I do have the Great Alligator. I think it was Scorpion put this out, but this is a nice new 4K. Restored 4K. This is like the artwork on the Blu-ray that I have. Got all those special features there. I do really like this movie. I like a lot of water horror, as I call it, because or creature features, things like that. With I guess the quote-unquote Jaws ripoff type things. I don't always look at it like that, but I mean, they did start really pumping them out after that, so it makes sense. But got some Sergio Martino Italian-ness going here. The Great Alligator, pretty nice. That one does look very, very good. I have checked that one out. I haven't checked out all the features yet, but yeah. So that's my Severin pickups. Now on to the partner label month purchases that I got. Let's see. Looks like I got 2 bags this time. Smaller one and a bigger one. I got Canadian International Pictures Roadkill. It's late 80s movie, 89. It's very interesting mirrored image there. Quite the little quote there. It says, a rock and roll movie about a girl who learns to drive. Roadkill. The disc looks like the reverse art is the same as the slipcover. The disc is like a vinyl or a 45. It's got a booklet here. I am not familiar with this movie in the least, but it looked intriguing, and Canadian International Pictures is usually pretty decent in my opinion. Alright, now I got the new Saturn's Core, David the Rock Nelson Collection, Volume 1. Looks like some, if you see the back case, looks like some very no-budget filmmaking or super low-budget filmmaking, and I am here for it. I assume it's probably shot on video because, well, Saturn's Core, I think every release has been shot on video, I believe. They're ones that forever, pretty much since they were a label because I dug them so much, I have bought all their releases. I think I've only missed one. I don't even remember what it was. That's how interested I was in it. But everything else I got. I love Saturn's Core. There's no reverse, but it's some cool pictures. So I am very, very intrigued by this. This is probably one of the first ones that I'll dive into. So yeah. Alright. And then the first thing I bought, because it was the first thing on the page, and I would have anyway regardless of label, but this is ETR Media. It is a documentary about the show Arrested Development, and I loved the show. It's the back there. Arrested Development documentary project. Pretty cool. I will definitely. Now this is probably the first thing I'll probably watch, but all right, that was bag one. Second bag's a little bigger because I did go back for some stuff, like Time of Roses by Deaf Crocodile, because it's going out of print at least on the Vinegar Syndrome website. And it still had the slipcover, and it was $10. So it looked interesting. So I snagged one since they were almost gone. Now I do know Craig from Deaf Crocodile has tried to make it very clear that they're not necessarily going out of print by him, by Deaf Crocodile, but they're not a partner label anymore. So Vinegar Syndrome won't be carrying them on their website. And I do believe he said, slipcover wise though, that he'll be making different ones. There's that. This comes with a little booklet. Time of Roses. This is a 1969 movie. I'm not really familiar with what the I believe it's a Finnish movie, which is interesting. I haven't seen a lot of Finnish movies. I myself am part Finnish, so thought that was interesting. And we got, looks like I can probably show that, yeah. I don't know about how much of it I can show. Double feature from Command Video, Cecil Howard's Heavy Load and Letcher on the from the Melusine website. So that's cool. As of this video, I'm gonna try to get it up like pretty much right away. But the stuff as of the other day was announced for not exactly what it is, but like labels by day, because on Vinegar Syndrome it's going to be the partner label week for if you want to do a halfway subscription. I myself am like a year subscriber, so I won't need that, but I do like knowing the schedule. That way I know what I would like to get, because they're going to be doing regular Vinegar Syndrome on July 1st, and then from there will be on Tuesday, July 2nd, will be a Cinematograph. Wednesday will be a VSP. Thursday is a merch day. Friday will be DeGauser. Saturday will be VSA. And Sunday will be VSL. As well as on the 1st, there will be 14 new partner labels. And they'll have daily deals every day. So I just figured I'd throw that in there, since I should have this up by then. But yeah, anyway, heavy load and ledger. Yeah, that seems fine. It's like old cartoony art there. So I don't usually buy all of Command Video stuff. My staple, so to speak, on Melusine would be Quality X. But there wasn't a Quality X this month, I don't think. Nope. I don't usually do this, but stupidly, I already had got too much as it was. I didn't want. I wanted to try to get as little partner labels as I could for the month because I was just a little short, and I just have so much backlog of movies. But I did end up going back for this, and unfortunately, there's no slipcover. But I had to snag it. Called, I want to say his name is Eno, but it could be Eneno. I don't know how to. I don't remember how to say his name, but he is a composer of so many movies. Lots of. I mean, even Metallica still uses their intro of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. But he did a lot of Italian stuff. But yeah, tons of people on this talking about him. Dario Argento, Clint Eastwood, Quentin Tarantino. But yeah, I wish I had got the slipcover, but to be perfectly honest, I wasn't that big of a fan of it, so I'm okay with that. I don't need to have that, but yes, it's a very intriguing documentary from Ennio. Not from, but about Ennio Morricone from Music Box Selects. I figured I'd go into a little bit more detail with you with some of the stuff I especially know him from. Different, The Untouchables, Days of Thunder, The Hateful Eight. Just a ton of stuff that he did, which he did the scores for. Very, very, awesome. Looks like The Thing. Hitchhike with David Hess and Franco Nero. It just the list goes on and on and on. But I cannot wait to dive into this. Yeah. I know I spent a lot of time on one that I didn't get a slip, but you know what? It's got the important thing. It's got the movie. All right, I got a few left here. Stop rambling. This is number 3 because they don't really put out much in America anyway. I don't know about other elsewhere. Subculture. It's called a supermarket, I guess. This is a 4K. It's pretty different artwork there. I guess it's a 1970s crime type movie. Looked good, so I picked one up. Just Blu-ray and a 4K here. This is the reverse. It's got quite a bit of artwork. That's pretty good. Pretty cool. So this is like a lot of stuff that I get. Like partner label wise, a complete blind buy. So I cannot show this. Yeah. The Pulse Video put out a new one for partner label month. It has Candace Candy and another movie that I can't read because it is French. So yeah. Their adult title. This is the last thing. Well, actually, not quite. I got a cinematograph sticker, and The one everybody, it's great that it's last, because it's the one everybody was like clamoring for, and it sold out like that. I had a feeling it would. It's Shudder #2, because they're they're a partner label now. The Sadness. Got a heart box. That really cool slipcover glare. I have not watched this, but I've heard it's a fucking crazy movie. This is a 4K, which I love that they've been doing that. I did watch Brooklyn 45, which was the first Shudder, I believe, release. I don't know if I'll get all of them. It really just depends. But big, heavy book, and it's a comic. It's storyboards, actually. Pretty cool. But it's got a Blu-ray, a 4K, and just a picture for the reverse. But like I said, I haven't seen it, but I am very excited to see it. I know it's on Shudder, but and I do, of course, watch Shudder. I'm always talking about Joe Bob and things, but I did not catch this yet. So I prefer to watch it on physical media if I can anyway. So yeah, The Sadness. I wish I had more to say about it, but I can say Brooklyn 45 was the first release from them for as a partner label. That was a very interesting movie. It was basically about a group of people that know each other, and I think it was right after World War II, like literally days after they got home. It's a claustrophobic movie. It's a movie that pretty much takes place in one room. And there's definitely just tension filled throughout. Has supernatural elements, but it was very, very good. One other thing before I go that I'll add that I watched, I got to get what I've been watching back going, and with Letterboxd it's helpful because it keeps track of everything, because I watch a lot of movies. This past month I pretty much watched a lot of 80s comedies. That's been my jam lately, but rewatching like Police Academy, Revenge of the Nerds, the Vacation movies, stuff like that. But I have some in there. I did watch, I don't have the release handy, but I did watch Late Night with the Devil, which is on Shudder. Maybe they'll put out a 4K as a partner label. That is the cover there. Sorry about all the glare. And that was very, very good. I thought that was very, very good. It takes place in 1977. Well, it says here it's just a live broadcast of a late-night talk show in 1977 goes horribly wrong and unleashes evil into the nation's living rooms. It's a possession-type movie, but I thought that was very, very good. And like I said, I watched Brooklyn 45. I did watch the new Exorcist that everybody's was dogging on or whatever. I thought it was I thought it was pretty good. I didn't think it was amazing or anything, and I didn't expect it to be. But it was cool having some people back. That was really cool. In case anybody's curious, that's the cover. If you hadn't watched it, I just bought it on Blu-ray. But it was definitely cool to see Ellen Burstyn, is that how you say her name, I think? Who played Reagan's mother in the original one, and then you find out like she hasn't seen Reagan for so long, and blah blah blah. But there's 2 possessions in that movie. There are 2 little girls. So yeah. I watched that Lucky Stiff. I can't show you on my phone in the app because it blurs out adult titles. But that was the last Quality X that came out. It was the Lucky Stiff and Bon Appetit. And it was really fun finding out about that both of those movies were essentially made at the same time, pretty much same crew. But I actually preferred the Lucky Stiff. I know that, what is her name? Sorry. Kelly Nicholas, not her real name, but it was her adult porn name, that she preferred Bon Appetit. Obviously, she's the star in that one, as opposed to That Lucky Stiff, which starred Randy West, which also is in Bon Appetit. You see what I'm saying? The connection. But not that I can say much about it, but The Lucky Stiff has a kind of a funny premise to me. The guy deposits $300 into his bank account, and they accidentally put $300,000 in his account, and just stuff ensues from there. He leaves the country. He gets a Swiss bank account. It was really, really good. I really, really liked it. I saw Inside Out 2 with my son at the movie theater. I thought it was great, personally. But yeah, it's kind of a gist of how I do on what I've been watching, except I'm prepared and I have the physical release with me if I can. I did watch the Vinegar Syndrome double feature, Criminally Insane. I know that doesn't look great, just showing you on my phone. I really enjoyed it. The Satan's Black Wedding was by the same director, so they had a cool little retrospective thing about that they got the rights for his movies, and they'll probably release more. I say his, I don't remember the guy's name. Hold on a second. But those both were Criminally Insane. Nick Millard. I loved Satan's Black Wedding. I thought it was okay. The premise is really cool, and creepy, so that's cool. I did find myself sometimes where I was just like one of those. It's not a good sign when I'm like with my remote, is this over yet? But I shouldn't have even said that. It's not even that it's boring. It's just that I just thought it wasn't as good as Criminally Insane. Not that they even intertwine. It was just a double feature, so I figured I'd throw that in there. But yeah, I'm running a little long. But I want to throw those in there. I definitely want to do more of what I've been watching. I do have a ranking just about ready, so hopefully that will be soon. Check out my other videos. I did just put up my last Vinegar Syndrome video from the Halfway to Black Friday sale. Being summer and have kids, I'm married. Sometimes I'll do a video, and then it takes me a while to get it all ready and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna try not to do that with this one. But anyway, I'll stop rambling. I think that was everything. So this has been the Horror of It All movie podcast. I'm Eric. Until next time.